Hi, welcome back for anybody that does find this again. My internet decided to be stupid, or the DNS between uh, my internet server and YouTube decided to be stupid, because the 5G worked just fine, the internet that I don't touch works just fine, but the one I use stopped. So, unfortunately, that crapped out right before my big finale here. So, bear with me 1 second here. I want to see if I can get the old chat going here again. In the off chance I actually do get anybody. Let's see. Let's pop out the chat. Ah, that looks like hot trash on. That's all right. Apply and close. Let's hope we have some people on here. So this is going to be really disappointing if we don't, but how am I going to do this? We'll do it like that. 3, 2, 1. Looks good, right? Now how I'm going to play this is going to be a different story. Oh, wait, you can't hear that. Oh, my controller just died out here. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think these controllers aren't in the best shape anymore. Yeah, I literally can't make right or left. Yeah, I think this controller is on its way out, but let's try a different method here. They do get worn out, but that one's making... Oh, shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. Ah, we're gonna get killed by potatoes. That's... Ah, potatoes. I love them. Oh. Ah, we understood the assignment, didn't we? Not the most intuitive controls, but we'll make it work. Ooh. Yay, prize! I'll take that result. Ooh, but I won't take that. Oh, we're down to 2. I think we just messed ourselves up here. Yeah, I'm not very good at this game. Now that was not the way to handle that. Is this one gonna do the same thing? Nope, that user error. Okay, I don't feel so bad. Well, I died. That was uninspired. Stay. I gotta take a picture of this, so... But yeah, regardless, that does tell us that we have a good working Intellivision, or at least a functional one. Although I am not sure about one of the controllers on here. I think they need a little bit of work, but you know what? I will take that as a W. But you know what? Let me see. We gotta play this a wee bit more here. Let's see if we can take the filters off. No, I don't want the noise suppression. Let's get rid of the noise suppression. Okay, so you may hear background noise, and I don't know how this is gonna go, but I'm gonna put the microphone next to the TV and hope for the best. We didn't get eggy. Well, we almost completed a level. Keyword was almost. So let me go back. We'll turn this off. We'll unplug it. We're going to put this back together. So let's get this disconnected. Oh, that could have been dangerous if that iron was on, but... Oh, it does get a little hot, actually. Let's see here. Let's get the power board separated, 'cause I gotta... Oh, we gotta turn on our soldering iron real quick here. There we go. I think I'm starting to understand why that capacitor was glued on. We just got to remember how this is attached, so that lower side goes towards. Alright, so let's hopefully we didn't damage any of those thin wires. Good. Alright. That out of the way. Let's get this thing attached real quick and hope for the best here. Though fair warning for if anybody's actually watching this, especially from the computer club, it ain't gonna be perfect. It's just something you'll have to accept. Just gonna tell you that straight up right now. It's just not gonna be perfect. But I hope it stays working for you. I really do. Guys do an excellent service out there, and I can't thank you enough for bringing the classics back to the people. Back in place. No, we're already warming up. Okay, cool. Let's get her done. Get her back together. Oh, I thought it was. I don't know how important this is, but ooh, that one is having close. Okay, so let's get that back together. This is the most solder I've ever used in one sitting on anything. But not a big deal. Said this is from two. I hope it ain't doing it again. Alright, so we have that side basically attached. Now we just got to continue on with the other sides. Oh, YouTube's gonna be stupid again. Might be hot. Oh, we didn't attach. Hang it. attached. That went down a little bit, and that should attach without trouble. That one put up more of a fight than I thought I was going to. And I think that one is attached. Yep, okay, that one's attached, so I think that should be the end of the line for the old soldering iron anyway. Oh, shut up, TV. And we gotta clean this up a little bit. I think we had quite the flux mess on one of the sides here, so let's fix that problem right now. That's just random solder. Alright, let's get her back together, boys and girls, and everyone else that may or may not be joining on this today. Not enough bench. There's never enough bench. That side goes in without problem. So now we gotta worry about the other side of this. You know. Not so happy with you, OBS, tonight. Oh my goodness, I used a lot of flux apparently. Oh yeah, hello, Ivory Tower Collection. So, yeah, this is, I don't want to say if it's that long of a story here, but, our folks over at the Wisconsin Computer Club were, looking for an Intellivision, and I found one on eBay, untested, basically got it for nothing, and I was gonna, and tonight we're recapping it. That's, the end game with this one, but if it worked, well, guess who's getting an Intellivision? So yeah, it's definitely a labor of love, and a little bit of a dip back into my parents' childhood, if you will, or adulthood, early adulthood, by badly playing Burger Time. But yeah, you actually caught the tail end of this, or what I believe is going to be the tail end of it, provided that YouTube or OBS or my internet doesn't decide to go on strike again. knocking more stuff off the tables. Oh, that's glue. Okay. Okay, yeah, I didn't really play it that much when I was a child either. I think by the time I was able to like function in life, this was pretty much stuffed in storage, and the Super Nintendo was the one console we were getting. Yeah, for recapping on this one, outside of that metal shield that I had in mind, this one wasn't too bad. But one of the controllers, I think, does need some service, because it does not make when you go to the right on Burger Time, it doesn't. One of the controllers absolutely does not respond, and for once, it's not user error. Alright, I think that's cleaned up enough. We got most of the flux off of that. So we will, But I have to believe that there is some extreme frustrations with this variant of the Intellivision. Considering the Wisconsin Computer Club is 0 for 5 so far, they said. I really didn't go into great detail, but they said one that doesn't power up at all, bunch with video problems. I don't think it's a problem with the IC chip, because one of the controllers works perfectly fine, but that is something I could potentially try while I have this thing apart. Where is the other controller, speaking of which? Well, we might have a bigger problem. We lost the controller outright. Oh, there it is. It's also tangled AF, but that's a different story. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I will take your advice, and I will swap them. As soon as I untangle this one. Alright, so let's go back to the original configuration before I do anything else. And, let's put the... There we go. Let's put this in correctly. I think it's a Mylar Flex issue, but we'll verify for sure. I don't want to assume anything. But if it is truly just a controller, I got 10 other ones, so they should be okay. Oh, hold on. We got a problem. Alright, so this is... Yeah, so that one is... Alright, let's swap the controllers and see... what we need to do here. There are wires sticking out on this one, so it might be... That might be an option too, or it might be part of the issue. we will swap controllers and see if the issue persists. Now, that was not what I wanted to do there, but... Alright. Try again. So this is the original controller that was allegedly having the problem. Oh, and we are even worse off now, because I have a whole lot of nothing now. Well, that's not good. So I got absolutely no response from the controllers now. Let's see if I can swap it back. Weird. Okay. Alright, let's go back here. So we know that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna learn my lesson for next time on that one. Yeah, I might have screwed this controller up, but yeah. Yeah, I definitely screwed something up here. Hold on. Bear with us here. Alright, doesn't make sure we're not one off. We're not. Awesome. Alright. Well, we'll be here. Yeah, well, Ivory Tower Collections, when you come back, the issue follows controllers, so I swapped them out and the same controller is still having a problem. Let's find the other controller. Yeah, that's... I think we just got a bad controller, unless there's something I don't know about Intellivisions. Definitely intrigued about that 7800, depending on what that 7800 is. But in the meantime, I'm going to put this back together, so regardless, I can't fix the entire issue tonight. I don't remember for the life of me how this went on. Like that, I'm guessing. Okay, so, yeah, so you missed the controller. So the issue with the right button not working on this controller, it didn't matter where this was plugged in. The issue followed this controller. So I don't know if that's a bad chip of some sort, or if it's just a legit controller problem. But regardless, unless there's some miracle that I don't know about, I don't think I can fix it tonight. But the good news is this is leaps and bounds better than what the computer club has now, so yeah, yeah, that's something we can, maybe I could do that another night, but I kind of want to get this wrapped up, so I gotta get to bed, but there's only 2 of them. Okay. Oh yeah, well, it's possible. I try to get to all the, in my opinion, we're all kind of friends here, so I make sure we sub to everybody. If your content's remotely interesting, I'll sub to you too. And yes, I appreciate the channel being of interest in a good way. I assume it's a good way if you're here. But I gotta remember how to get this back in. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'll see how far I want to take this. That's gonna be up to the computer club. See what they want to do. If they want to wait a little bit for me to diagnose it further, or if they want to just say send it and see if one of their other 5 Intellivisions have a functional controller. I'm not entirely sure how they'll go about that one, but either way. Good news is I think I have it back together outside of a few. I know I'm off camera at this point, and again, I apologize for that. I'm just trying to get this back together before too long here. Yeah, thank you for joining us, Ivory Tower. If I do run into anything, I will be reaching out to you. Goodness, some of these screws are stubborn AF. Okay, so we are back together. got that back together. Awesome. So, we gotta do the one more power up before we leave this stream. I think some plastic broke. Oh shoot, that's where that wire's supposed to go in. Oops. A moment. I think this thing is fairly easy to get apart. Let's be happy Grandma's screwdriver is magnetic at this moment, because it would be even worse if it wasn't. That's not a screw hole. Where is it? I know that one's got a screw in it. There it is. Somehow we gotta get this around here. That's gonna be a barrel of fun. That could be too. Maybe it ain't gonna be too bad. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. It is supposed to tuck underneath. I think that's what it's supposed to do. Let's try to get this on the bench so you can actually see what I'm doing. That would be probably helpful to the whole world here. I think I gotta take the power board off and get around this. Come on, board. There you go. My guess is this is supposed to tuck in underneath here. There. That back where it's supposed to be. Maybe get it back to where it's supposed to be without hopefully breaking anything. Okay. Not gonna be so easy, now is it? Oh yeah, welcome back, One Bit Fever Dreams. Yeah, now I'm just having complaints about getting this thing back together in its proper fashion, but we'll get there. The internet being stupid was... Well, no, this is a legitimately the... One of the controllers isn't fully functional. When I was trying to go to the right on burger time, it just didn't do anything. But maybe I will admit that I have no business being in gaming. whatsoever, but I don't remember where this is supposed to go. Yeah, it's definitely not ideal, but, well, it's the 70s, so this was made in the 70s, so it makes sense if it's not perfect, right? So we gotta figure out, I gotta get this out of here so I can at least do something with it. So it's getting really annoying. Getting hung up on the most minute detail right now. Yeah, perfect mixed practice, am I right? My sister liked to steamroll me in every game console that we ever had. Well, when you're the smart one, it probably isn't that hard to do. Alright, so where are you supposed to go? Are you supposed to go all the way around? Stay. Should have taken better notes on this part of the tour, but, well, let's see if we can tuck it underneath. Is it supposed to go underneath there? Take the cardboard out once. I wonder if that's... Well, that's... might actually be where it's supposed to go. Oh. Don't overthink it. You'll be fine. Overthink it. That's what leads to failure. Put the paper back in there. All right, I think we're well on our way now. Uh-oh. Oh. I'm getting random Microsoft crap now. All right. Blink once if you're in the chat. Blink two if you're not. That's not in all the way. It is now. Woohoo. And unfortunately, most of that was off camera, which, well, that's on me. I had no one else to blame but myself on that one. But now I think we get just about ready to put this thing back together. But I am really happy that there's all these Intellivision experts out there. It might be, who knows, we might be fixing other ones in the future. But if I do something stupid as like tangle myself in this, I should back off of this whole operation. Where am I supposed to tuck that in again? Place for this, and I can't find it. Well, oh, no, it's right in front of me. My goodness. They said it was smart. Last but not least, this one is going to come in extremely tight quarters. Now I'm figuring this out. Now we're getting somewhere. I think. But I don't remember 100% of this right now. But I think that should be fine. Just have to revisit the controller issue potentially. Now watch the controllers not work at all. My microphone almost fell off my hoodie here. No extra screws. That must mean I'm a professional, right? That back on. Get the TV back on. Back to this view here. Let's hope for the best. Well, that's not the best. But, don't fear yet. There we go. Let's see how this works. Well. Oh, there we go. One. I wonder if this controller got hooked up wrong. But regardless. Nice. That's not so nice. Oh yeah, I'm going to check that controller one more time, but I don't think I'm going to drag this live stream out any further. But, yeah, let's get... Actually, you know what? I'm going to turn this on quick. I'm going to take one more picture of this. Alright, that is it for now. Let me go back to the webcam. So, yeah, that's the Intellivision. I apologize for the internet weirdness that we had earlier tonight. You let it... Yeah, that I do. I'm just testing things out, so I wasn't really trying to get into it too hard with playing the game. I don't know if you were here for the very beginning of the live stream there one bit, but yeah, this game has a very controversial existence in my immediate family, so I chose this game on purpose, and you don't choose a particular game like that on purpose without knowing a few things about it. But regardless, on to the other news of the channel. February 21st will be the next live stream. Got the 486 tower that I gotta finish, and we got 2 compact laptops that are going to be getting some surgery. There's an LTE Elite. I have one with a bad system board or graphics card, and another one with a bad LCD monitor, so I'm going to combine into one to make it good as it can be. And then there's a mystery contour that I know absolutely nothing about. So that is it for now. Please go smash that like button if you haven't already. And thank you for watching and sticking through the storm on this one. And we'll see you in the next one.